Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 30&Go, the most random show here on YouTube. Why? Because I never know when I'm really going to do another episode. But when I have awesome guests like my next guest say yes to a 30&Go, can't help but to get in this chair and do it. He is none other than Dario.
Hey, what's up, man? What's
What
going
is
on?
up, man? Thank you so much for joining. How
Thank you.
are you
Thank
doing?
you for having me. Thank you for having me.
The Toy Migos flag has once again been planted on Go Figure Go soil. By now, it is a condo.
we got to build the mansion and have everybody else on, right?
Seriously, like Wu-Tang had everyone in the house at one point.
Yeah.
I'll be in the garage, but I'll still be on the property. Dragon Eyes, what's going on? Fig Bunker, what up? So I am excited to have you on, man. Thank you so much for agreeing to this. I know you've got a pretty busy schedule with keeping up with everything Migos, right?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean,
Modest, so modest.
nah. From posting on the page, and doing other stuff behind the scenes, and then even trying to do here and there my own show. Yeah, it keeps me busy.
Mrs. Go is in the building. Hello. Thank you for taking my cold. Yeah, so as we were talking before, you guys, I got the hoodie on and stuff like that, even though it's spring, but I'm just getting over a little something. So I may be muting my mic every once in a while so I don't blast your eardrums out with my hard ass cough. The only thing I can honestly say I really like about being a little sick is that my voice has gotten a little deeper. And I'm feeling myself. I might actually just watch this episode over again. Nah.
Yeah, the cold got you feeling sexy.
A little bit. It's got this like timber to me now, that I didn't have.
Yeah.
I recently did a first look at the new Ulanzi VL49 RGB Pro. Trust me, I'm reading that. It's still by my camera. That was very hard to digest and say. But yeah, when I was listening to my voice over again, I was like, I don't sound like me.
You do you I seen you post Ulanzi stuff prior to that when you like their products a lot.
Yeah, so I got introduced to their products through Simon Hill, also known as Plastic Snaps on Instagram. But so when they were a younger company, they had a little bit of a reputation of dropping people out of nowhere and like not really communicating with them on the whys or whatnot. But now they're kind of opening up more to people who use the product, who can show that they have the product. And so for a while, I showed them like, hey, I can be somewhat good for the brand, and here's my Amazon numbers. So I use my Amazon affiliate link numbers to show them that I can move product. And then they were just like, well, here you go, sign up for this thing and tell us what light you need. And I was like, okay, great, fantastic. So
You mean like a sponsor?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, really? I didn't even know they did that stuff.
Yeah, it's official. It's official.
Nice. I just got my first one actually in today.
What are you talking about? First one. Oh, okay. So you got all right. Yeah, I know that one. I love that one. I'll give you one guess how many of those I have.
I don't know. I want to probably the only one, right?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any lights like that. And with everything going on, I'm trying to get more stuff to make myself better.
Yeah.
And J Shot was talking about the Ulanzi stuff, and then I think so was Cheney.
Yes.
So I was like, I saw that one and I was like, let me just try with this, and then we'll move on from there.
Next time, ask me for an affiliate link. It's
I
not.
didn't know. I thought you just like, you were just reviewing
No,
the stuff
no.
because you liked them. I didn't know like they did that. You
At the
know,
end, at the end of the day, I have a lot of fun with Go Figure Go, but it has always been and always will be a business for me. You know.
because some companies they don't they, like you were saying, like they don't mess with people like that unless
Hmm.
it's like super huge following because they know like, oh, everybody's gonna go with whatever they say,
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. So, you usually have to have in the contract. Usually, it says usually. Well, not usually, but just the straight facts. You're supposed to have over 25 thousand people following you. I don't have 2,000, so
Yeah,
it was one of those things where it was like, yo, yeah, I'm so happy. But
that's
yeah,
what's up
so
though, man.
yeah, I mean, you just got to prove to them, especially nowadays, guys. It's very easy to prove to somebody that you could help them make money. Get It takes 7 to 10 minutes if you're an idiot like me to sign up for Amazon affiliate links. Send them to your family, send them to everybody. Like, yo, you tell your family and everybody that that shops on Amazon, do not shop unless you get a link from me. If you think about something, when you think of Amazon, you think of me, I send you a link. That's it. That's it. You know?
Yeah,
So
definitely,
yeah.
man. Nah, I'm kind of anxious to try it out and see how it is, and then maybe probably get 5 more like you.
All right. So I'll get that link. Hold, just give me get that link. Get that link ready, baby. Get that link ready. Yeah. So I'm excited to see what you're going to be shooting soon. But first, let's get into the 30 and go. You ready?
Let's go.
All right. So we're going to just start off. We already have a really good chemistry, you and I. We chat back and forth and stuff like that. But this is just to help anyone who might be a little bit nervous about the presentation coming forward to be able to kind of just get out there and say something. So, well, I'm going to show you a photo and you just say the first word that comes to mind. I'm still here. All right.
Is this a family friendly show? Because
Uh, it doesn't have to be.
nah, I'll keep it as close
Fuck
as
it.
possible.
Fuck it. I think I seen it today because I uploaded the Ulanzi thing. I've got 961 of 1,000, but only like 500 watch hours. I don't care. Take too long to get them watch hours.
Yeah, right.
So, first word that comes to mind.
This is Brooklyn Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Zoo. So tell us about Brooklyn.
I lived there when I moved to this country. I moved here when I was 4, and we moved into like, from what I could remember, I think it was like a 2-bedroom apartment with like me, my father, my mother, my grandmother, my aunt, and like about 7 girls, all cousins, and just being in this little ass apartment, listening to like freestyle,
Hell yeah.
just having fun, man. And just having fun, not knowing nothing because I'm new to this country. And then,
Yeah.
later on in life, meeting up with these like friends from school, and it's nothing like when I moved to Jersey, right? It was like you stayed in one class with a group of kids literally every year as you kept going, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like these people was like my BFFs, legit, like
Yeah.
the only group of cats I knew. So it was it
Yeah.
was it was great times, man. And now over there by where I used to live and stuff, I don't recognize it at all.
Oh, I know. I know. So same thing here. Um, except I was born and raised out in the States. But So a while ago, I was doing work for my NYPD paperwork. I was thinking about becoming a cop, but then I was just like, with the way everything is going, it's just not a good job at this point in time. And realized that uh, Brooklyn and Staten Island are so close connected, and a lot of my family lived in Staten Island, and I was always dropped off here. And I used to just say all the time, I'm from Staten Island. And then when I did all of my paperwork to show where I lived in my pedigree paperwork, that's what they call it. I was like, so I've only lived out here twice, and this being the second time, right? Currently,
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta stop saying I'm from Staten Island, and that's just weird, you know. But yeah, I get that because it's one of those things where it can be a culture shock, right? And then you grab onto these attachments, and sometimes you gotta let them go, and that's sucks.
Yeah, man. I mean, like like one of the two of the hardest things that ever happened to me, I guess, when I used to live there was 1 year around like when school ended and it was like summertime. One of the kids that we used to go to school with passed away.
Mm.
There was a bus accident going to Six Flags. The
Oh,
motor blew. The motor blew, and him and his mother caught the worst of it.
damn.
Father, brother, and sister got like the second worst, but they survived. And that was my first time like seeing being at a wake,
Yeah.
and I guess I still see that like sometimes, when I like if I
No.
think about
Yeah.
it, I
Hell
still see
yeah.
that. And then, that the when going back to school was like a trip, not having that kid around. Then the
Yeah.
second time was when I moved from New York to Jersey, and it was, "Hey, we're moving, let's go." We're like, "What?" You know what I mean? And yeah, and that messed me up for years to come. Whatever, childhood trauma.
Yeah, we all go through it. So
Yeah,
what's your most fondest memory of Brooklyn? By the way, I just want to clarify something. When us older guys talk about freestyle music, it ain't two rappers
yeah,
rapping against each other. It's music that you clean to, you
yeah.
move to, you sing to,
Or
you
sniff
you
too.
this is music you groove to, man. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't explain it, but I mean, figure it out and you'll love it.
Dude,
So,
I didn't even know what I was listening to be honest with you, right? It was just like I'm the so in my father's side of the family, he's one of the youngest.
okay.
And so therefore I'm one of the youngest out of my first cousins. So
Oh, all right. Wow.
I'm not old enough to I wasn't old enough to hang out with them, but
Yeah.
I wasn't young enough to hang out with their kids,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
so
You
I'm
were
like in
caught
the
in between.
yeah, exactly.
I know the feeling. I know
So
the feeling.
I used to listen to a lot of that music, not knowing really what it was, right? But I just knew, hey, this must be the music that's out there, until I eventually found like, hip hop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now, like when people play these things, and I might not know like artist names or song titles, but oh yeah, I know that.
You know that
Oh yeah, I
lyric.
know that.
Yeah.
It's like little stupid things like that that just, I guess, is stuck with me forever. Another one is like, I guess, friendships, because of the whole thing that I was saying with like, you
Yeah.
stay with one group of kids throughout the whole school year and every year. It's like we talk and everything, but if like you were coming to my house, like, nah, like you in this family now, right?
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Yeah, that's how it is. You know what I mean? And if I've known you, I get exactly where you're going with this because I feel like we've grown up the same way. Would you agree or disagree when I ask if your family has known my family for like 20 plus years, we're not friends, we're cousins.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Not even more
Yeah.
like brothers or something.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
for
know?
real.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, for you to break that bond, it would have to be something
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
like extremely insane for you to be like, wow, bro, you out of pocket. Like you crossed that line,
Yeah,
like
seriously.
double Dutch type thing,
Shit. All right, so let's move away from Brooklyn. Remember, this is first we do the one word that comes to mind, and then we'll get into it. Cool?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Japan. Damn, I want to go there. That's a dream. That's the word, a dream.
A dream? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I picked this photo because I feel like Japan doesn't get enough representation for its like, how they put things in with nature and beauty. And a lot of people forget that Japan does have 4 seasons.
Yeah, all you see is like that big that like Times Square-ish
Yeah, you see Tokyo,
scene.
you
Yeah, you
know?
see Tokyo, and that's it.
I used to send to an address when I worked there, and then one of the guys, it's probably the most fluent Japanese that I know, and it's an address called Otamachichi Otaku.
Yeah,
And
okay.
he stood there with me and made me say it like 4 or 5 times. I was like, "Damn." And he was like, "You got it. You got it." So I never forgot how to say it. But what would you like to see in Japan?
Yo, dude, like for real, if I had money, I would do like those whole like the backpacking and stuff and just go everywhere. Like I would want to
Yeah,
go everywhere, all over, not just like one spot. Like I want to see everything.
take in
You know
the
what I mean?
culture, right?
Facts, yo. Like like they
Come
do
back
like those
speaking Wu-Tang.
come back loving hip hop the way it should be loved, not like how we do over
Word,
here.
word.
Um, like how people do backpacks like in Europe, they go to like
Yeah,
Amsterdam and they
yeah,
go to this. Like I want to do that there, man. It just I don't. There's something about that spot that is just like I
yeah.
just want to see everything,
It pulls you, right? It pulls
Yeah,
at you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I feel the same way, man. I really do. I really do. So let's move from Japan to the next slide.
Mm,
Mm.
real pizza. One
Yo,
of
if that
Chicago.
if that uh if that plate underneath ain't edible with grease,
Nah, you see it. It's right. You
is
see it right there. You see it right there. You can see the grease.
and if you notice it got the extra cheese on it.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I always put my Parmesan at the end where the crust is.
Yeah.
It's just thing I do. Yeah. So what's your favorite pizza topping?
Yo, extra cheese.
Extra cheese, my man.
That's it. Nothing
Damn,
else.
we're about an hour and a half apart. We can hang and get fat. We can really hang and get fat, yo. I'm done trying. I got a ring on it. She's good.
Yeah, my summer body ain't coming in until like 2032 or something. Amazon said.
Yeah, word. My summer body is coming in when it's like 2 parts lipo, 1 price. All right, let's move away from the pizza before we both get hungry. How about that?
Not too late.
Too late.
Nah, hell no.
No,
Burn it. Burn it
he's
down.
so cute. He's so
Yeah,
cute.
all right. You can keep that. You can keep that in your house, but burn it down.
I wanted to pick out the cute one, so yeah. But yeah, he doesn't like spiders. So yeah.
Hell no. Hell no. This expensive. This is expensive.
Word.
Chicago style deep dish. What's that even? Chicago style deep dish. What is that? That's casserole, my friend. That's called a
Yo, yeah.
casserole.
Dude, I mean, I got love for Chicago. It's crazy out there right now, but we come from the same place, and we just got to say that it's a casserole or it's like a lasagna, bro. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotta be nice, thin, crunchy crust that when
Yes,
you
yeah.
fold it, it flakes at the bottom and it drips the grease.
I mean, I've had people. I've never been anywhere, so I've had people show me photos and stuff like that, and I'm like, "That's a thin crust." No, no, it's not. No, it's not. That's a Sicilian.
Yeah, facts, right?
Yeah. All right, yeah, Disney is definitely expensive. I haven't ever been. I've been to Six Flags. So I mean, go me, right?
I went to Disney one time one time in my
13.
life. I took my kids and man, I had the it was I. My
Yeah.
best time was next door at Universal. That was more my thing.
My friend who got me into all this shit went to Universal. He was like, Miguel, yo, you gotta go, man. You gotta go.
Yeah, Universal is dope. I enjoyed that way more than Disney.
Yeah. Yeah, Disney. One word, expensive.
Mhm. Mm, finger licking good.
Finger licking good. So we talked about favorite foods, and you said chicken. My personal favorite is fried chicken. You really, if you fuck up fried chicken, don't expect an invitation to the barbecue ever again. But I'm saying, for me, it was fried chicken, and you know, we kind of both come from the same school where I'm pretty sure Wella used the same oil that had that all that flavor seasoning for her chicken and other stuff. Am I wrong?
Now, I mean, mine was different. I don't have grandparents.
Well,
the
the
one-
oldest person did, you know?
the my who the hell used to make fried chicken? I had an aunt. She would make some chicken, and it would be slapping. I used to, oh man, and then my mom's made used to make it too. And then when I started cooking, yeah. So I credit my mom's if anything.
Yeah.
I wish my grandmother like I could remember most of her stuff.
Yeah, my have some fond memories of my grandparents. So I'm lucky on that end, but my grandmother made the wackest from my mother's side made the wackest macaroni and cheese in history, but for some reason that shit was good.
Oh
You can
man.
still see the milk and the craft singles on that
Uh,
shit. But it
nah,
was good. It was good. It must have been the way she seasoned the milk or something. I don't know, but because I was
only thing I remember my grandma is watching wrestling with her, her smoking
no,
cigarettes
same, yeah.
and drinking what was it like Bud Light.
Oh shit, not anymore today though, right?
Nah, she passed away when I was like 9.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that's what we're here for. We're just here for that human experience, you know.
Word.
So let's get away from the fried chicken before we get even more hungry. All right, so next is a segment that is called Strange Questions, where we ask you some interesting questions. Yeah, so Gate 13 is my pops. So that's foul, Dad, because you know I'm not supposed to eat that shit, and I really want it now.
Mac and cheese and hot dogs.
I ain't calling you this weekend. All right, so yeah, that was all I needed, bro. Even today, especially if the hot dog has the cheese infused,
What? What
uh,
kind of
I'll
hot dogs
I
are
will
these?
put you on, bro.
Yeah, send me a link.
I got that Amazon. Nah, fuck those green beans. Sorry. All right. So, what shade of hue would you give the sky if you had the power to do so? So, sky's blue. What would you change it to?
Black.
Black.
Yeah,
Really?
everybody
You
nighttime.
kill us. Would the sun be able to get through still?
Oh, you're right, right. So I
Would it
guess
would it be gray in the
yeah, gray. It's
daytime?
light gray.
Hmm.
Like
All
a
right.
cloudiness, like almost like when it's about to rain type of thing, and it gets you in that sleepy mood.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
that
okay.
nap time gray. That's the one. Nap time
Yo,
gray.
you said that and I immediately felt nap time. Like, I was like, yo, you put me right there, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, yeah. Nap time gray. That's the one. That's the color I'll change it to.
Nighttime great. I love it. I love it. All right. Do you think cavemen experienced nightmares about cave women?
They probably walk like, yo. But you know what? It's crazy, right? So this question is funny. It's somewhat related because I've been thinking about something like the past week.
Okay.
If Adam and Eve were the first two humans ever that touched down on this planet or whatever, right?
Yeah.
How do we know that they was butt ass when they after they ate the apple? Like, they can't tell nobody because there was only them two, right?
Yeah.
So did they hold that secret until they were like I guess they had kids and they were like, finally I can fucking tell somebody. And like, yo, you never know what your mama did. I gotta
I
stop
don't
smoking.
know, but I'm glad I'm around in a time where toilet paper exists and wet wipes.
Yeah, for real.
Wash your ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Wash your ass.
I gotta be smoking way too much.
Can you imagine that though? Like living way back in the day where people you know what? This is too strange for me. All right. The next one comes from your squad. Your boys. I got the okay from the boys to ask this.
Okay.
I think you might already know what it is. You want to give it a guess?
No, I have no clue.
You want to give it some suspense? Build up some suspense? Nah, because then it might just become anticlimactic. Let's just go through it. Who is your favorite
Oh,
amigo? You got
uh,
the awe right away. You got the I couldn't even finish the question. You saw it,
nah,
you were like, ah.
um, it depends on the day.
It depends on the day.
It depends on the day.
Oh shit.
It depends on the day.
So you
It's
want
because
you
everybody's like got something that I love, right? Like
yeah,
Ernie is super energetic,
I
and
know,
it's like
right?
he talks to everybody, and it's like I wish I could be that,
Level
right?
10, bro.
Like
Ernie is
I'm
level 10.
super like to myself. I don't really. I'm like somewhat shy, but I don't really like talk to nobody. So that if it was a day like that, I would probably want to be him. Then we went like how we share memes and things like that and videos. I do that with like Sergeant Bananas, and we got almost like the same style humor.
Okay,
Then I
okay.
and then I could talk to Cheney about anything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Adam always cracking on each other, and I'm cracking on him most of the time. So
Yo,
yeah,
Adam doesn't stop though. Yo, Adam, the first 30 and Go I did with Adam was still on Instagram, and that shit went to like 2 hours. We found out that day that if you have over like 500 followers, you can go longer than an hour.
yeah, yeah. Who else? Let's see. Jesse, Ronald, there's Chamba, Lago. Everybody's different, man. I think out of everybody, probably the closest to is personality wise, I would probably say
Re-
maybe
re- re-
Ronald.
read the comments before you answer.
Well, that's who I'm talking about right
I
now.
know, I know, I know, I know. But some
I,
people may know him as Berserk.
Berserk 69.
Some people may know him as the guy who never puts the knives away.
Nah, like Ronald's almost like how I am, like quiet, but he'll talk, right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
more like if I'm comfortable enough, yeah,
yeah.
we nonstop talking.
No, I definitely got that from you when we first met at one of the conventions. I said, "This dude is exactly like my cousins, boy. You got them layers, them layers." And my wife had that issue with some of my cousins. Just like, "Oh, they don't talk and this and that." I was like, Watch what you wishing for. They're quiet now. They're
Yeah, and
quiet
then you don't
now.
shut the fuck up.
Now the motherfuckers like, I'm in an apartment, bro. The neighbors can hear you. Come on." First time for one of my cousins, finally felt comfortable to just bullshit around and stuff like that. But one of them took a while. Charlie, he took a minute to get comfortable, but then he did this one scene from this movie where I don't know, you might be familiar with it. It's kind of like in our area of like what we like and shit.
Yeah.
But it's a scene from this movie where this guy he puts this Star Trek thing purposely in the store for sale, but he berates the Star Trek fans when they come in and kicks them out of the store. And he says, "Oh, it's so I could weed out stupid fucking Trekkies like you. Now get the fuck out of my store." And him and Chris did it together, and my wife was like, "Oh my god." So
I
yeah. So I
I
definitely got that from you. Like immediately. I was like, yo, he's like, but I like that anyway because like I have the same thing that goes on with you when somebody is a little too eager to be with you and chill with you. It's like, yo, what is the real deal?
Yeah, yeah. I'm always like, why?
Why?
What why you beasting for? Like, I don't get it. Like,
Yeah, like
nobody
I don't
wanna
got
hang out
nothing
like that.
for you, bro. I don't got
Yeah.
nothing for you but this.
That's like with Ernie and like especially with what just happened May 4th. I hit them all up and I'm like, may the force be with you, and I'll throw up the
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
Star
do that
Trek
shit
stuff.
too. I do that shit too. I do that shit too. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. All right. Well, All right. So, so the votes for where you would land at this were off. Just want everybody watching this in the replay from Migos crew, you were off.
What was it?
The highest rated, I have to say, was Chamba.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Chama's awesome.
Yeah. No disrespect to anybody here, but I mean, I was like, damn, aren't I honorary by now? I had every single person almost. All right, this segment is called Just a Tip, where you're gonna give just a tip to our viewers. You ready?
That's probably all I got. That's the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night. I set myself up for that. Thank you. Let's keep moving right on. All right. What is a tip you would give someone joining an action figure centric group?
Like what? Just collecting or photography
No,
or?
let's say there's a conglomerate, so to speak. They've got colors that are, kind of similar to my hat, and they've given you the invite to say, hey, I think you would be somewhat of an asset to our,
Oh, okay, okay.
thing here.
Gang, gang. Okay.
Yeah. So what is something you would tell somebody going into that situation that you wish you knew then, or something that you would say now?
I think with any type of groups, to be honest, is like don't expect too much, right? Like don't go in thinking I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff out of this by joining them. I don't think because sometimes you might not get anything out of it and you might feel some type of way.
Right on.
And then that's like that shouldn't be the reason to get into stuff. It's almost like a group of friends, right? Like
Yeah.
you're hanging out with that group because you want to be with them, not because
Yeah.
it's like, well, what can this guy get me out of it? What can they get me out of it? Or what can this whole group in general get me out of it, right? Because then now you're just not really trying to be with them. You're just trying to use them in a way.
Yeah. You have what is that called? Ulterior motives.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
know?
And maybe even if you don't in the beginning, but like just don't think of it. Just do it because you want to do it and you just want to chill, type of thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So your tip for joining any kind of group would be to put in and don't expect, this crazy
Yeah,
amount out of it,
whatever
right?
comes along with the stuff comes along with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like I don't consider myself no toy migo, to be honest with you,
Really?
at all. Yeah, I
You're the
don't.
first person to give me Toy Migos swag.
That's because I just support, man. I like supporting, especially when like if we're friends and stuff.
Yeah,
I'll support you to. You got stickers? Hand them to me. I'll hand them out.
no
You
doubt.
got merch? I'll buy it. Things like that. Yeah. I really don't consider myself like one of the guys. Like to me, it's literally just Cheney and Ernie. Everybody
Yeah.
else is just there,
Associates
right?
in a sense,
Yeah.
right?
So, but to me, the main two is just Cheney and Ernie, because
It's
that's who
kinda
I.
like how, corporations do that whole, you got your CEO, your CFO, and then the rest of the firm, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like the
Yeah.
the top of the branch, the top of the tree is them, and
Yeah.
my whole thing was when I remember, if anything, I want to say I probably was the first chat migo ever, like, because I was talking to these dudes like every day when I found their page and podcasts,
Yeah, yeah.
right? We would chop it up like crazy until I eventually went to New York Comic Con. They had me on the show, and then Cheney said like to come back on, and then we started talking about Instagram and helping them out, and ever since then it was a wrap. And I just take my role as I'm just posting. I
Yeah.
don't You don't really see me on the shows. People probably don't even know who the hell I am if I'm on the show every now and then. I'm super okay with that. Lago for me is way more Toy Mingo than I am.
Oh, that dude, man. You bump into him and he's just like, "Hi. Yeah, hello."
It's that hair, it's that flowing hair.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I mean, I'm follically on a decline. So, see a lot.
That's why I got him to do that interview at NYCC last year with the guys, because I was like, don't nobody know me, B. Everybody know you. You Lago the Great.
Yeah, Lago's the man, and little Lago is awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
he gave me some dap and it had some to it, bro. I was like, all right, man, see you later. If you can steal me some cake, and they were going to do something. And he was like, I don't know, by the time you get it, it might be nasty. I was like, don't worry about it. And he gave me some dap. I was like, oh, fire. Taking that kid to karate or something, bro. Yeah, but yeah, all right. So I think we've got a fill of that one from Dario the Wise. What tip would you give someone starting to collect?
Yo, don't catch FOMO,
Word.
because that'll break your pockets, bro. You thinking you need something just because everybody's getting it or it's the new figure out, you gonna get yourself in trouble real quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real quick. And I always have that issue. Not even FOMO, was just, oh, I like that. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like that. Next thing you know, it's like 50 pre-orders.
Yeah. No, I get that. And it does take a lot. You know what I mean? I've been there. And just to piggyback off of what you said, that FOMO is real, but it doesn't have to be. Concentrate on what you have.
Yeah, man.
You know what I
And
mean? Like that's the only thing I would add on to what you're saying is concentrate on what you have.
I
It
get
makes
stuff
more
in the
sense.
mail and it's like, what is this?
Hmm.
Like I forgot I bought this, right? The SHF Spidey.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot I got it. Never touched it, never opened. It's been sitting next to me forever. Literally forgot I had this. I opened it up and I was like, why did I order a bootleg Mezco skulls and thing? And I was
Is
like,
that
okay.
one with the white skull?
Yeah, yeah,
I'll trade you Constantine for that.
yeah. I opened it, looked at it, it looks nice, and then I just put it down. And it's like, by the time I actually, maybe not even, I'm honest with you, none of my stuff is open. I
Oh,
open it, look at it, and then put it
that's
back
a
in another
heartbreak.
box.
That's heartbreaking to me, man. See, me, I display my stuff and I throw away my boxes.
I don't have nothing. I don't have nowhere to display it. Like what you
We
see
gotta fix
behind me.
that. We gotta fix that.
What you see behind me is the most I've had in years of collecting.
Who
You
do we know? All right, I'm getting J Shot and Matt. They've got the SUVs. We're going to pick up shelves.
I don't know. It's not even that.
Uh,
Is I have nowhere to put it. My apartment is super small, and I'm in the basement. And every so often, I move everything because the apartment I'm in is so old. Like there's like water spills and like leaks and all these things. So it's like I can't. It's not that I want to. Is that I just can't. So what I have set up over here was, just to look nice when I'm doing a show.
Yeah, no, same. Everything else is in boxes, man.
My house was called my basement used to be called the warehouse.
You're
It used to be called the warehouse because all you would see was boxes on boxes and boxes. I have
probably like
pallets with just boxes on boxes.
mint
What
condition, right?
what's in them? I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Damn, damn.
That's
And
why
that's fear of
I give
missing out.
stuff away like crazy.
So, Dragon Eye says concentrate on what you have, what you want. If you don't play with it after you open it, then you don't need it, in my opinion.
Oh,
Yeah,
then that
I
means
can agree to that.
I would sell my whole collection then. I would sell everything
That
I
means
have.
that basement would have space.
Yep. Yep.
All right, let's get into the next thing called Figure Talk. This segment is called Figure Talk. Out of NECA, Legends, Hot Toys, SHF, WWE, which do you own the most of?
I think it would have to be NECA just because of the base strictly on the turtles.
Oh yeah, you went ham on them turtles.
Cartoon movie, video game, and now comics.
I almost did it, and I'm so glad I didn't though. But a small part of me has that FOMO, but I'm like, nah, dude, nah.
It,
Y-
my first one was the quarter scale. Uh, who came out first? Was it Leo?
Sir Dork.
I think Leo was the first one, quarter scale, and then they put out the GameStop, uh, you know, 112 scale ones, and it was a wrap from there. And then anything they put out, I'm buying.
Yo, it's hard for me not to because I remember my mom used to get me those, and I have such an attachment to that. You know what I mean? Like mama's boy style. And I'm like, damn, like it's not gonna fill the void, but still, you know what I mean? I look at them, I'm like,
But
wow, man.
I don't think collecting is to like. Quite honestly, man, I think I see collecting as it's reminding us of a childhood that we once, a moment in time where we loved, right? Where we fell in love with something.
Yeah.
I don't think collecting as an adult has to do with like, oh man, I love this Crow figure because it looks great. No, it's because I love the movie. I enjoyed
Yeah.
watching the movie.
Yeah.
Now it's in figure form. I can own this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Your attachments to the nostalgia.
Exactly. It has nothing to do with I like the figure, I want to pose it and shoot it or whatever you do with it. It's
Yeah.
all because of nostalgia.
Yeah.
The love
No
of
doubt.
Turtles for me is one period in time where that was the first movie I ever seen in the movie theater. And
Yeah.
the only time I went to the movie theater with my father.
Yeah.
And that's why I love Turtles so much, because of that one moment in time. Everything else, we didn't have money for it, but I love the cartoon, or I love the movie, or love the show. I'm getting that stuff. I'm getting this, right?
Right on.
That's all it is, and I like a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So Sir Dork says it would be Black Series for him, and I've seen some of his shelves, and yep. And Mrs. Go says nostalgia is so powerful. It is.
I
There's
bought
no
this
way
figure.
not to
My
surrender to it.
my whole
Show it
Black
again. I'll give
Series,
you this. I'll give you the solo layout.
my whole Black Series collection is fault from my little man's urban Spidey Adam, other Adam, because every time I would buy a Black Series figure would be like for him or Ernie in case they
Nice.
needed it. And when they
Yeah.
say, "No, I got it," I'm like, "All right," and throw it in a box. I have
Mm.
a ton of Black Series, and I don't even like Black Series.
Let's not get anybody upset with the comment. All right. So this is a question you can choose. It's a two-part question. You can choose to answer it half away, or you can choose to say next. All right. Have you spent 4 digits or close on a figure, and do you want to talk about it?
A figure, no. A Dio, yes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think the closest to a figure I've ever spent was maybe 4.
All right,
5,
yeah,
something
that's
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
A Hot Toys Stan Lee, and
Oh, that's worth it.
nah, you know what? I guess I don't wouldn't know what you would call this. The Batcave from the DC
Yeah, display,
collectibles.
a
Yeah,
display. Yeah.
I spent 6 on the Batcave from the animated series.
I thought you were gonna say the Batcave from Euler's workshop.
No, no, but I bought I mean, I could try to show you. Where is it? Is it there? Oh, you can't see it. Right, that right there behind the Mezco
The blue
stuff and
box?
behind that
Okay.
right there is a 3-story dio. It's a bodega in the bottom, 2 floors on top, and a rooftop. And you open it up and there's apartments inside, and inside of the bodega's got like checkered floors and everything and whatnot. Uh,
Damn.
I spent a grand on that.
Hey, that's to me, that's worth it. That is so worth it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I saw it. My man's had it, and I said I want that. And then I told the dude I was like, "Yo, I need this, but I want this too." And I was like, "Can you do all that?" And he's like, "I got you." And I've had it
Nice.
ever since. And I must have shot it a few times, not a lot.
That's what's up, though. I mean, hey, we buy what we love, right?
Yeah, or you just spend stupid like I do.
Most of the time. What is your Grail figure?
Um, I want to say it was probably that Hot Toy Stan Lee.
Nice. Yeah, I couldn't disagree with that. Stan the man. I got mine over here on the top.
Yeah, because the
Thank
thing
you,
was,
Stan.
I didn't start off collecting figures. I started off collecting Funko Pops,
Oh, okay.
and I got deep into that, like about almost 700 deep,
Ooh.
and then one day it was the Hulkbuster wave, Marvel Legends.
Okay.
Bought that whole wave, built that Hulkbuster. Goodbye, Pops. Hello,
His
figures.
history, right?
And I remember when I used to collect the Pops at the comic shop I go to, they had the Stan Lee Hot Toys. Yo, it was the cheapest I seen it that they had it for, bro, was at 140, 125, 140, something like that. And I was
Okay,
like,
that's not that bad.
damn, who the hell spends that much money on that? Like, what the hell? And then when I started collecting, yo, he went up to like 300.
And
And
now
then
how many Mezcos do you own?
oh man, I don't know. I got like about 4 bins worth.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Plus whatever's like on the side right here next to
So
me.
you went in.
Yeah, yeah. But I would say it was probably that that Stanley
That's
Hot
Stan
Toys.
Lee, yeah.
Yeah. That was the
That's
only
what's
one that I
up.
actually wanted and said, I don't care how much it costs, I'm buying it.
Nice, beautiful.
Luckily I got hooked up by Sergeant Banana, so
There you go. All right, so this segment's called a deep dive, where we go way into profile and ask you, uh, you know, why'd you post this, or what's this about? You
oh
ready?
great.
Yeah, we went far, bro. My fucking finger's burning. I got this callus from doing this. You ready?
I can't even wait.
Posted January 2017.
January, maybe it was close to my birthday, and that was a onesie that I got for my birthday.
You got the hand placement perfectly. So this was a onesie for your birthday.
Yeah, I got a bunch of onesies actually.
That's probably the most comfortable way to go around the house.
I got this, Darth Vader, the pink bunny from oh
Fallout?
crap,
I mean, no. What's the
the
game?
pink bunny from A Christmas Story.
Oh no! Oh, yeah, yep. Okay,
I
okay.
got that posted
I
up
seen
too, I
that.
think.
Yeah, I seen that.
But yeah, I got Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. I got a bunch of onesies. I think they're comfortable, and sometimes it's just fun to be in them.
Yeah,
Especially like with my kids and stuff, they make fun of me, but I don't care. I'm a big ass kid, man. I hate being an adult. I don't
yeah.
adult well
It's
at all.
a trap. Such a damn trap. But you know what? we can afford to be the kids that we want to be without
Mhm.
permission.
Yeah,
So
right?
that's the best, I
Well, I
think.
still need permission from my wife, but
Mm, I'm semi okay with that. Once the bill comes in, I might be in trouble. Thank God for apps.
that's funny. Oh,
May 2014. Take us here.
this is, my daughter's godfather, his son, and 2 of my wife's cousins. They were at some party, and they had face paint, and they know I love Ninja Turtles, so they all got painted as Ninja Turtles and sent me the picture because I wasn't
That
there.
is awesome. Yo, sign me up. Where can I get friends like this?
Oh, those are the Grand
July.
Hills, baby. That's I got those.
Bro, when I seen this, I got stories with these sneakers that my wife would get mad at me.
I bought these. These were
But
special to me because these were, like, when I was in school in
yup,
Brooklyn
yup,
when and, this was something I could never have,
yeah.
and when they got re-released in that year, I bought a pair ASAP, and I was like, "Wow, like, I finally own these."
I got my mom on this, and I said, "It's my birthday present and my Christmas present. Please, I need them."
Yeah,
Then
I still got them.
my uncle was about the same height as me. He's real short, but he was the same as height as me when we were growing up and these came out. But I took all of it. I took a bunch of his Boss gear. Remember Boss? It was around the time that we were rocking these.
Yeah, yeah,
So
no doubt, man.
I was feeling myself, bro. I even tucked my socks into I tucked
Your
my
jeans.
jeans into my sock. Remember you used to do that too?
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you had to
Come
show
on,
off the
man.
whole sneaker. You had to show off the
Come
whole
on,
sneaker.
man. I remember the one kid in my class that came with those the day that, like, that when they dropped and he came with them, and I was like, "Yo, what is that?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
wow, those are so cool. And I used to watch sports heavy back
yeah.
then.
Grand
So,
Hill
like,
drink Sprite.
I knew everybody, right? And I'm like, "Yo, those are the Grand Hills." I'm like, "Wow." Like, I didn't even know where to buy sneakers back then because it was my
Yeah,
mom's buying me stuff. But, dude, when those came back out and I was just like, "I don't care what it takes." But it was a lot easier to buy sneakers back then, and no one was rocking Fila's.
yeah.
So they were,
This has to be Fila's best sneaker though.
yeah.
Best.
Then they came
Hey,
out again, not that maybe a few years ago, but they look so stupid. They had, like, his signature autograph on the side, and I was like, "You
yeah,
killed it with that."
I
Like,
remember that. And they came out with a different color wave too, but I didn't like him.
yeah, no, they kept coming out with different colorways and stuff. I like these and the other Grand Hills, but these are the ones, man. These was the ones that was like,
Yeah,
wow to
yeah,
me.
for real. Yeah, nostalgia, right?
Facts.
I'm a 3D print these for figures.
Oh, dude, I'll buy like I don't
All
even know.
color waves.
Word, I need 1/6 scale, 1/12 scale. I need my scale.
Oh shit. All right. So now this segment is behind the lens. So what I would love for you to do is if you want solo layout, I'll give you the solo layout and you can tell us what behind the lens is.
Um, so it's a show that I thought about maybe end of last year was like something I was brainstorming. I like toy photography, but I suck. I'm no good at it. And
I'm no good
so
at doing what I'm trying to do here.
but it was just something I've been playing around with and again, I'm not one to be asking people for advice cuz I'm like, I feel like I'm just bothering you, right? So I was like, "Oh, let me try to do something, figure out a way maybe to pick people's brains instead of me constantly asking Cheney or Johnny or somebody like that I know close that would help me out and would have no problems, but even then I still feel like I'm bothering you." So I came up with this idea of maybe doing a show about literally talking about starting up how to do toy photography from a beginner's point of view myself, because that's what I am. I've only done like maybe a handful of photos because every time I try to do something, I'm like, this ain't good enough, and I give up, right? And I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of us that want to do this feel the same way. Like, I suck. What am I doing? Let me not even bother, right? And like one of the main reasons for that was because what we were talking about before with collecting figures just to collect. I was like, me being sick all last year and being home, I was like, yo, all these figures for nothing. Let me start dumbing down my collection and maybe focusing on what I like and taking pictures and actually getting use out of them, right? So, maybe like when was Legion's Con? Was
Last
that
year in November?
all right? So around November, December, and then January, I finally put it into motion. And then I started telling Cheney about it, and he thought it was a good idea. We kind of like brainstormed a little bit. I was telling him what I thought and what I wanted to do. I started writing down questions that I would ask anybody that was a toy photographer, like, what are you using? What kind of camera do you use? What lenses do you use? Do you use anything like accessories, filters, like stuff for your camera, things for your posing, diodes, like all these little stupid things, right? Because we see the picture. We like these pictures, but we don't really know like what happens to get to that point. We see the end product, but where's the
Yeah.
starting point,
The
right?
extent of the work in a sense, right?
Yeah, like you're doing this whole show right now. How did you get to this point? Like, where did the idea come from? Where did the questions come from? The whole layout, like it's things like that. I love behind the scenes stuff. I want
Wait,
to
am I
know,
on behind the lens right now? Is this what this has turned into?
like, I want to know how everything works
Yeah, no doubt.
because it's 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 fascinating, right? Like how
Yeah.
things work. So like it was like this, and not for nothing, it probably would have never happened if I didn't kick myself in the ass and say, "Yo, if I don't get this done, it'll never come true." Because I would just
Probably.
hit up Cheney and say, "Yo, I got another idea. I got another idea. We could do this. I could do this. I could do that." But I wasn't doing anything. So I said, "Yo, let me just stop." I hit up a few people. Everybody was cool and said, "Yeah, I'm down to do it."
Awesome.
Recorded the show before I had a intro, anything,
Yeah.
logo, anything. I was like, as if I get this done, then I'm gonna have to do something else because I'm not gonna lose this. And basically, that's what it was. It's just a show about trying to get better at toy photography, including like tips and stuff. And everything I pre-recorded so far, man, I've I already learned a lot, and I'm already buying stuff. I did an interview with one of the guests. He told me how he connects his camera to uh, a tablet. I was like, "What
Yeah.
the hell are you talking about?"
Oh,
He's
I
like,
yeah.
"Instead of me seeing on the little lens, I can
Yep.
see what I'm looking at, and I put it right in front of him." I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Yeah.
I just bought a
Yep.
HDMI cable, hooked it up to my camera. Now I got my flat screen so that I can see everything. I'm like, dude, this is gonna be
Isn't it a game changer?
so much better than trying to do this and then looking at it on my laptop, and then I'm like, oh no, this all sucks. Let me go back. Like I
You
could do it
see
right
things
then and there.
differently.
Yeah, bro. Like it's like it just cut off a whole process, right?
Oh, yeah.
So like it's just stupid things like that that I was like, yo, I'm not the only one that feels this way. Maybe I can help other people, but at the same time, I'm literally only doing this to help myself.
Yeah. Well, look, it's you serve two purposes now. So I think that's amazing. You've got yourself into a rare situation where you're learning as you go, and people are going to be able to learn with you as you go. That is not I can't think of anybody else that's doing that, number one. And I guess the last question I have for behind the lens, are you happy with it so far?
Dude, at first I thought it was cool that people sat down and chopped it up with me and was like willing to do it. But again, I had nothing, man. No logo, no intro, nothing. And I remember asking for help on the podcast, and my man Eric, Norton Radicals on Instagram, answered the call literally the next morning. Said, "Hey man, I'm down to help.
Mm.
I must have sent him 3 text messages, and he came back with the intro. I said, "What is this, bro?" And I was like, "Yo, can you, like, what about this?" And he comes and he did it, and I was like, "Yo, it's a wrap." And my man, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have been happy with the show because it would have been ass.
Nah, it's we're one episode in right now, right? And your
Yeah.
guest is Cheney, right?
Yes.
Immediately, I got the "I'm going to learn something" vibe from it. From you, your position, and talking to the camera, and doing a talking head, and then segueing into Cheney. I was like, this is gonna be good.
I just that was the goal, right? It's for, again, not only for me to learn, but hopefully others can pick something up. And I'm just happy that I got some good feedback on the first episode.
Yeah,
The second one drops this Monday,
Monday.
and it's gonna be my man Carl, aka Ender's Shadow, on
Okay,
Instagram.
yeah, yeah. I'm in a chat with him now. I think it's for Bullet Punk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's with that, and I mean, again, man, it's good convo, especially with people that I mess with and I know,
Yeah,
you know. But it's just great talks, man. I can't wait for everybody to see the whole first season. I'm already gonna start working on season 2,
there you go,
maybe
man.
next this week or next week. I have like a whole list of people that I want to ask. I have a couple of people that hit me up after the first episode that I was like, "Oh, wow, like
What
really?"
about me? What about me, bro? This shit was dope.
Yeah, like it's just, and I'm not trying to just pick like, oh my god, people that everyone knows, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like a Sergeant Bananas, or like 1-6 shooter type of people, like, oh, who doesn't know these guys, right? Like, I
yeah.
want from everybody, man. As long if I like your photography, I'm gonna hit you up because I want to be like, yo, I dig this. Show me, like, how did you do this? Like, where did you come up with this?
Yeah.
Just things like that. It's basic ass questions. You're gonna know the questions because I'm asking the same questions for everybody.
That's
Yeah,
good. It's a formula, you know?
yeah,
Things work better when there's a formula.
depending on the answer, I might ask another question on that, but it's all gonna be same formula, like you're saying. And then it's just talking, man. It's
Yeah.
1 hour episodes. I try to keep it 1 hour, but I've talked to people for like about almost 2, and
Yeah.
you might not even see the rest of that footage.
Well, you gotta keep something for yourself, right? So it sounds to me like Behind the Lens is gonna be something great. And I can already tell you have this enthusiasm about it. And I'm excited for Monday episode 2 with Ender Shadows.
Yeah, yeah. I like I said, man. I hope you guys like it. I hope y'all dig it. I hope you get something out of it. And if you don't like it, you don't like something about the show, you don't like the questions, hit me up. I take criticism very well. Nothing that no one would say would bother me. Even if you say, yo, your show sucks. Trust me, I already had someone on Facebook complain about the whole just commercial intro about the show. Talking about, I'm a real photographer. Why don't you just tell people the thing? And I'm like, what are you talking about, my man? Like, you don't even know what's going on.
Clearly you've missed a point somewhere.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
man he's complaining about how I'm charging to give tips, while in his bio it says that he's teaching photography. I'm like, so I'm giving away for free, but yet you're charging for it, and I'm the problem? Good luck to you, my man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just an eye roll and a half. Hey, Dead Man. Hey, Skydro. So we're gonna get into some of the action heroes slash male heroes. Why don't you tell us who we got on the screen?
That's Woody.
Woody.
Oh, that's the equalizer. I don't mess with
Yes,
this dude.
sir.
This is my man's. He does it all, bro.
right?
That's Elf.
Oh, my wife loves you.
Yo, not only does this dude, but that show he's like they're promoting in the background
Yeah, comedians in
is
cars.
is one of the many reasons why I want to do like behind the lens the way I'm doing it. It shows like this where it's my man's in a car drinking coffee and having some of the best conversations, yo.
Right?
Behind the actor's studio. If you don't know what that is, look it
Watch
up.
it.
It's with some old guy. Oh
Yeah,
man,
unfortunately, he passed
fantastic.
last year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's these things that it's like, yo, I wanna do something just like my
Yeah.
goal is to do something person to person in somewhere.
Yeah. I got you.
Hopefully San Diego Comic-Con, I can make something happen.
If you're going, I'll stay in your room with you. James Lipton. That's my wife.
Yeah.
She's great. All right.
Seinfeld is
So
the greatest comedy show ever,
ever.
in my opinion.
I said it with you. Lago agrees, and we're in Lago land, so off with your head if you don't agree. All right, we're gonna get into the questions with the guys. Who would win in a battle royal? I know who you're gonna say already.
You know what? It would have to be Denzel, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
AKA the Equalizer.
It has to be him.
All right. Think of one Denzel movie, one Tom Hanks movie. Do that right now, right? And have them switch roles. What movie is Tom taking Denzel's place in? And what movie is Denzel's taking Tom's place in?
What's the movie Denzel did?
My wife will tell you. She's a movie buff.
American Gangster.
Oh, Tom Hanks in American Gangster?
Tom Hanks is American Gangster,
Holy shit.
and Denzel as the guy in what's the one where he's in the terminal the whole time?
Terminal.
Terminal?
I think
Yeah.
that's what it's called. Mrs. Go can chime in, but I'm pretty sure it's Terminal. The one where he builds like a fountain and stuff.
Yeah. I love that movie, right? And like the way
Yeah.
he played it,
The
the terminal. Yeah.
The Terminal.
If he does that, I think that would be pretty cool. That or Toy Story. Him voicing Woody.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like it. I like the picks. The picks are awesome. You are playing yourself. You're you. No one else. In a Will Ferrell movie. What movie is it?
It would be Old School.
Oh, nice. Getting wrecked at that party, right? Getting wrecked at that party. You my boy, Blue.
Yeah, my boy Blue.
Are you standing with the guys or are you're out of that scene? You
No,
know. Where your man fell through the fucking Do you trust that your brothers have given you enough string that you would survive?
that was messed up.
That
Man.
was so foul. His big ass fell right into the damn manhole. This is a great part, though. That was a great part.
Nah, my favorite thing is because I
burnt in my memory, bro.
The one that stays in my head all the time, rent free, is because I constantly see it on Instagram. Is when he shoots himself with the tranquilizer.
Oh,
and Stifler's like, "You're crazy, man."
Fucking falls into the. Oh my god, yeah.
Like, I like you. You're crazy.
He rubs his face.
We're going streaking.
We're going streaking. All right. If Jerry's TV show, Seinfeld, was to be restarted, what 5 actors would you like to see in a full season? So, actresses, you'd want these people in a Seinfeld episode. Not, it doesn't have to be, it could be episode 1, I would like such and such, episode 2, I would like such and such. So give us some people that you would love to see in a new season of Seinfeld.
Damn. Oh man.
Like the actresses and actors that come to your mind.
Maybe the dude that played what's his name? Malcolm in the Middle's dad. The one from the
Oh, Walter White.
Yeah.
No, that's not his name, but that's all I know from him.
I never watched the Walter White show.
Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched that show.
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston, yeah. Him.
I beat you.
Wait, never mind. He was already in there. He's the dentist.
Oh, he was the dentist. Yeah.
Because Seinfeld's an anti-dentite.
He was the dentist. Yeah. He said, the guys who does the circumcision, he doesn't need to get paid. He just keeps the tips.
Yeah.
And Jerry's like, I think he's just in it for the Jewish jokes.
Yeah.
I swear.
He's an anti-dentite.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't even think because I'm like,
it's
because I'm trying to think, but it's like, yo, he's had so many people who are on this show.
Yeah, I know. You got to think of somebody like new, like Gail Gadot with dating George Costanza. Wonder Woman, some shit.
Yeah,
like
that would be awesome because he had Aunt May already.
That's right, Marissa Tomei.
Yeah. All right, someone newer. Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe like a Tom Holland.
Right?
Oh, okay. Tom Holland on there.
Working at the coffee shop.
something, yeah.
Well, the deli.
Keep it moving with Zendaya or something. She could be the waitress at the coffee shop, at the thing.
See Monica being, I mean, not Monica. Elaine being like, you could be a model.
yeah, something like that, right? Jesus, whatever. What else? That dude Kylo Ren, he's in everything, so might as well throw him in there.
I hate that fucking guy's voice. He's so throaty, bro. It's like, take a throat lounge. He sounds like, what are you talking about? Like if I choke myself, I can sound just like him. Christian Bale's Batman in Seinfeld, says Lago. Holy Christ.
That would be funny. That would be funny. In Batman voice.
Two more.
Let's see. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Chris Hemsworth is funny. He would probably play funny in that. Maybe like
seeing him as like a lumberjack trying to sell trees and
not even, bro. That would be like Kramer's long lost brother or something.
Oh my God, we're doing Fast and the Furious casting right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, imagine that, like him coming out with like funny looking hair or something.
Oh, you want to oh wow, model him after Kramer. Okay, I didn't even think like that. Yeah. Just comes through the door like, hey guys.
Yeah, right. He's a funny dude. He's a funny dude.
Yeah, then, you know what? Patman 13, definitely, man. What's up, Patman 13?
And damn, I don't even know. What's the new female that's out there?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe that what's her name? Gamora? Zoe, Zendaya, whatever. What's her name?
Zoe something. I think you're right about Zoe.
Zoe and going out with George. Or maybe even Jerry.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ice Spice, yeah. How do you kick Lago off again?
Oh shit. I gotta make Berserk the moderator and give him a timeout.
I would love for Jerry
Zoe Kravitz. Is she really? Oh, wait. No. Okay. I don't know.
Saldana, there you go. That's Zoe Saldana. That's Gamora. But Zoe Kravitz too. Either one of them, both one or the other. I would say that Saldana because she's older.
Yeah.
So she could be like, like one of their girlfriends or something.
Yeah,
because Jerry went out
in that whole situation.
Yeah, because Jerry went out with Lois from Lois and Clark.
That's right. Yeah. All right. So next we're gonna get into the ladies, the femme fatale. Who do we got on the screen here? Some of your favorites.
Oh man, sexy as hell.
Yeesh. Brown Sugar Babe. Got Halle Berry,
Yeah. Oh man.
Rogue. I'm pretty sure that's painted on. Trish Stratus.
Yo, if you didn't have a crush on this chick when you were younger and watching wrestling, bro, I don't know what the hell was wrong with you.
You probably got pronouns. No, I'm just
Uh-huh. Oh man. If this the Bordello blood, bro, what the hell?
Yes. Oh my God.
And she still looks amazing.
So we got Trish Stratus and Rogue. Give these two a WWE tag team name. So
Oh,
coming down the aisle.
I think it was what you introed it as. That what was it? Femme fatale?
Oh yeah, Femme
That's
Fatale.
yeah, that sounds like a
Femme
dope name.
Fatale. Yo, that is all right. I can pat myself on the back for your answer. All right. All right. Next, we've got all the ladies. We've got all four of them here, right? Who would be the hardest boss to work under?
Ooh. I think it would have to be with either Selma Hayek or Rogue, right? Because Selma Hayek got that accent, and if she start going off on you, like when she did on Adam Sandler and Grown Ups,
Oh shit, yeah.
I'll be like, ah, damn, here we go. But then Rogue, all she got to do is touch you, and you out.
I don't mind. Wait, never mind. Shit, I forget we're in public. Essentially.
Yo, she hit you, you flying.
That's it. So speaking of Rogue now. Oh wait, so what's your final answer to who would be the hardest boss right here?
Maybe Selma Hayek.
Yeah, Selma Hayek, I could agree with that, but also I could agree with Dragon Eyes. Halle Berry is a slight crazy.
Yeah,
So,
she
but
definitely
yeah,
does look
I
crazy.
could definitely see reasoning behind Selma Hayek. She's Lebanese as well as some type of Hispanic, which makes her twice as hot. So, but twice as crazy? Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah,
This is Dario's world. This is who he works under. You ask him, not me. I'm not here for the questions.
I don't care if I was a goddamn bus boy.
What would Rogue be doing without her superpowers?
OnlyFans.
Oh shit. Damn, I gotta rethink these questions. Yeah, all right. So why not? Yeah. $13.99 a month, right? All right. All right. So we're gonna get into the she's Mexican.
Yeah, she's Mexican.
Animated heroes that you've selected. You ready for these animated heroes?
Let's go.
Let's do this. We've got Spider-Man, the animated series.
The GOAT.
Yes, the GOAT. I got to say second place GOAT right here, maybe.
Yeah.
Right? Batman, the animated series. Scrooge McDuck.
I want to do what he's doing.
Word, right? In real life. And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Time for some questions for these animated characters. Ready?
Let's go.
If you have full control of the continuation of any one of these series, which one are you bringing back? Now, keep in mind, you do whatever you want with it. From the last episode, you're continuing on. What series are you bringing back?
I think it would be Spider-Man.
Thank you. He needs
It
to
would
find
have to be
Mary
Spider-Man.
Jane. He needs to find Mary Jane.
I want to see him going through the adventures of trying to find her in all these other universes,
That was
all
just
these other
foul.
multiverses.
That was just foul the way they ended that.
You know?
Does
he
That's where it hurts. Right
does
here.
he find her? Does he finally find MJ?
Does he find her and then she's like, nah, I got other shit going on.
Yeah, right? What if
Here's
she ends up
Gwen. Here's
on
Gwen.
yeah, she's like in some multiverse and fell in love all over again. Like,
Yep. What do you mean? This is my Peter.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, damn, Spidey. And that's all based around Spidey's life, too, because man, Spidey's life hits hard, bro. Hits hard.
There was something about this cartoon that I never wanted to miss an episode.
Word.
There was something about like the battle, not only the battles between him and the villains, but the battles between him and himself, right?
Yeah.
He always second guess
internally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's always fighting himself, right? Until he finally finds a solution. Is like, yo, It's
Yeah,
not
I
that
can
like
do this.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I think you could probably do a hot reel of this specific Spider-Man saying, "I can do this," or "I've got this," and just string it all together.
Like they picked this dude to be leader of Captain America, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, right? In
Yeah.
that one episode when he's with the Beyonder and they're in that planet.
Yeah. That
He
that
was
was
he
kind of like the start of Secret War.
Secret Wars, yeah, yeah, that's what that was. Yeah. Like he was the leader of them, you know? And like I was talking to somebody just last week about it actually, or this week, and I'm telling like, yo, the whole episode is literally him talking, like thinking, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just like all these things. It's like, yo, that's us. That's what we do every day is double guess ourselves.
That human element.
Yeah, dude. Like there's something about this show, bro, that I'm so into it and I still watch it to this day.
No doubt. So sorry, Batman. You've got enough.
And we get Batman episodes, you know, cartoons all the time.
We do. Yeah. So which turtle you most like and
Just
why?
like just like I said with the Toy Migos, man, I think it depends on how you're feeling, right?
Okay. So all right,
You
all
could
right.
feel goofy. You could feel goofy, stupid, and silly like Michelangelo one day. You could be nice and focused like Leo. You could be angry as shit, just like Raph.
Yeah.
Or you have your smart moments where you're like, oh damn, I got a great idea, like Donnie.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah.
I think they're each one of our like personalities, I guess, right? How
Yeah.
we're feeling that day.
I think like just regular life throughout the whole day. I'm more of a mix of Mikey, Leo, and Donnie, and then when I'm at the gym, I'll be Ralph. And I don't
My
know.
favorite was always Michelangelo, and I think it's because I always wanted to be that outgoing,
Yeah.
silly, goofy type.
Right. Right.
But I'm never like putting that out there. It's always like behind closed doors that I could be that.
Yeah. Or when you allow people to get those layers out.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, if you had Scrooge McDuck's money for 24 hours, what would you do with it? I'm gonna
Oh,
put an asterisk on this. You cannot swim in it.
no, but we could spend it as fast as possible.
Spend it as fast as possible. What are you spending it on? First thing,
Any a house. If I can buy a
word up.
house within like an hour or two, we in there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm buying a house with a 25-year roof.
I
Solar panels, wind, power. There's just water them getting off the grid. There ain't gonna be another bill. What that the house generates energy and water and everything for itself.
I don't even, you know what? I won't even buy a house. I'm lying. I'll probably go shopping like crazy and just start buying mad stupid stuff.
Nah, you buying a house. You buying a stupid house. That's what's gonna happen.
I told my wife, I said like the reason I don't win the lottery is because one, I don't play it, but it's
Word.
because it's like it's fate that I shouldn't. I told her if I ever hit the lottery, don't ever quit your job. Just tell me you're going on a break for a year.
Yeah.
Because she's like, why a year? I was like, because my whole goal is to see if I can spend all this money in a year.
You know what's the craziest thing about um the old commercials where we were growing up, they said the lotto cost $1 and a dream, right? The part that no one really looks at is that dream because that when as soon as you get that dollar in that ticket, you start dreaming. That dollar is this big, but that dream, it just keeps going until you find out you didn't win. And that's what it takes away the most of.
Hmm.
Takes away that dream. And then you gotta get another hit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta be in it to win it. True that.
I always
Yeah.
had a plan that if I do hit everybody that I'm gonna hook up money with, I would do like Nino Brown, right, in New Jack City. Big ass table, everybody dressed in black, and be like, I probably won't even be there. I'll probably be there virtually and have an envelope for
Now,
everybody.
yeah.
Have an envelope for everybody and be like, yo, this for you.
Next time on 30 and Go, Dario gives out envelopes. All right, next we have our last segment. This is it. This is the final question. Are you ready?
Let's go.
This is called the old snap. I think you know what that means. Unfortunately, you have to snap one of these people out of existence. You're saving the universe, snapping one out of existence. Who are you snapping out?
It'll be Trish because all I did was dig her for wrestling. That's
Oh,
about
damn. Trish, I'm so sorry if you ever watched this. That was too quick of an answer.
it.
We're going to go to post and edit that out. Keep a still frame of you, make it look like you're thinking.
I go like I can still get all the movies I want from Denzel. I can still
Yeah.
go back and watch Batman the animated series. I'm not watching Trish wrestle back in the day again.
Nah, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my good man, that was 30&Go.
Yeah, man.
That
was
was
awesome.
a lot of fun, man. That was a lot of fun. I'm so glad we got the opportunity to do this and get to know each other a little bit more. We had, few and far between. I think the last time we actually saw each other is coming up on a year.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
Where at?
ToyCon.
Wow, really?
Yes, sir.
You weren't at New York Comic Con?
No, I don't go anymore. No.
Yeah, I don't go either. I think I only
So,
went because Lago and
um,
I went with somebody else.
I have a friend who has a band and a comic book that goes along with their band, right? So I used to be like, hey, like I'm gonna give you some free help for some, my credential
Yeah.
badge. And then I used to be able to go to Comic Con and run around. But they still do that every once in a while. They're on tour a lot. And don't get to see them as much and stuff like that. But it it's just too crowded for me, in all
Yeah.
honesty.
Yeah. Damn, Toy Con? Wow. That
Yeah.
doesn't feel that long.
The WWE Hall of Fame did not save her.
Nah.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, here's your chance to take the floor. Let the good people know where you're at and what you're about.
Ah, damn. I ain't about shit. You can find me on Mondays behind the lens on the Toy Migos YouTube channel. I have my own podcast that I kind of do on Tuesdays called Kicking It with 80sBaybe, but I don't remember the last time I did an episode. Might have been 2 weeks ago, 3
Mm.
weeks ago. But I just do that for fun. The thing I'm taking serious is behind the lens on the Toy Migos YouTube channel. So yeah, that's all I got really going on.
Well, that was awesome, man. I appreciate you for taking your time, telling us about behind the lens, filling us in on stuff from your childhood to stuff that scared you to your favorite things and foods and the whole nine, man. We really got to know uh, who you are outside of Instagram. So I appreciate that. And I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Nah, man, thank you for having me. I appreciate it a lot. Like it was a lot of fun, you know. So thank you. I
You're
mean, I
very
don't know
welcome.
why the hell anybody would want to talk to me, but I appreciate it.
Because it was an hour and a half of fun. That's why. All right, guys. For Dario and myself, Miguel of Go Figure Go, thank you so much for watching another episode. And I'll chat with you later. Peace.